everyone. Hope you all are doing well today. So really quick, I just want to share with you why I eat so much fruit. I want to share this with you because I'm going to be starting some fruit fasting, and I want you to know why I do what I do and the reasons behind it. So when I first started my healing journey, I had a lot of questions. I was really skeptical about eating all fruit and fruit fasting until I did my research and I applied it to my life. That's when I really started believing in the fruit. So I started watching Dr. Morris's videos on fruit fasting and mono eating, detoxification, because that's what this is. This is just this is detoxing our body. This isn't clean eating. This is cutting out solid foods or your vegetables, your salads, just for a little while. Your nuts and seeds, your beans, your grains, like all that stuff. So when you think of fruit, and these are the things that I have learned on my journey, is these fruits are extremely, they are just so hydrating to our body. They're very astringent, and they have tons of phytonutrients and antioxidants in them, and they're loaded with just tons of energy for our cells. And so you can really see why it is so detoxifying and cleansing to our body and get into those deeper levels. Fruits are very, these are simple sugars. Our body needs sugar. It runs off of sugar. It's our carbon. It gives us energy. It gives our body energy to heal, to digest food, to live an active life. We need sugar. Even your vegetables, that's glucose. This is a type of sugar. For your grains, those are sugars. Those are complex sugars. Your breads, these are just fructose and glucose combined. These are not good for our body. So we want to go to the simple sugars. And the more research and the more I applied this to my life and I saw change, that's what this is. When you see change, because like I said, I was really skeptical of this fruit. It made a lot of sense, and I definitely wanted to give it a try because it was a lot better than going down the Western medicine side with putting toxic chemicals in my body to try to heal, which it doesn't. And I wanted to use food and nutrition as healing. It really made more sense to me. And so that's why I chose this path. But these fruits, these are simple sugars. These are easy to digest. They don't create chaos within the body. Dr. Morris and also John Rose, and I'm going to leave a link down below of these to a couple of videos that I want to share with you that goes more in depth, but just, all the process of it all. But John Rose and Dr. Morris, they talk about how the body does not require insulin when we are consuming fruit. That is just mind-blowing. And he also, Dr. Morris has a lot of clients or patients of his that are diabetics, and he has gotten them off all insulin by fruit fasting. So again, I'm going to leave the links down below, and you can check out and do your own research. I am not a diabetic, so I can't express that through experience. The only thing I could share is my own experience. Fruit has healed my body in so many ways I can't even express enough. How can I deny it? After all of the things that I have healed, am I going to sit back and say, oh, no more fruit for me. It's healed too much in my body. I've had moles fall off, and my sciatic nerve pain's gone. My allergies are gone. My skin's cleared up. It's no longer oily. I don't have breakouts anymore. Really, am I going to push fruit aside and say, nah, that's not for me? Oh, no way. That is the proof for me that it works, and that it is very healing. So if anyone were to come to me and say, oh, you shouldn't be eating too much fruit, I don't care what you say. I know what it's done for me. Unless you walk the talk You know, I can't, you know, I have an open mind, and I do. But when someone is giving me advice, I definitely want to see the walk with the talk. And John Rose, he has been raw for over 30 years. Dr. Morse has been helping detox people and helping them heal for over 45 years. These two guys have a lot of experience under their belt. And so I really do respect them, and I you know, I listen to them, I listen to what they have to say, and if it makes sense to me, then of course I'm going to apply it to my life and see if it works. And that's exactly what I've done, and yes, it has worked for me. Another thing too is I see like a lot of things that are kind of floating around YouTube is gut issues. A lot of these raw foodists and vegetarians, or vegans, I should say, or raw foodists, they're having SIBO, they're you know, just these gut issues. And I don't have gut issues, and and John Rose also, you know, he talks about this. He doesn't have gut issues. So why are some having these gut issues? The only thing I can think of is, you know, you would want to look at the microbiome, and that's the bacteria within our gut. I go outside in my strawberries patch, and I will literally just take a strawberry, pick it, and eat it. I grow my own strawberries, so it's all organic. There's nothing being sprayed around it, but there's that good bacteria on there that is really beneficial to our gut. And also another thing too that I do every now and then is I'll drink a glass of apple cider vinegar, and I'll just get a cup of distilled water and put a teaspoon or a couple teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, the Bragg's with the mother in it. I'll put that in there and drink that. So it, you know, we want to keep the acid levels up in our gut also, because that's what breaks down the food. So I don't know if those things have helped me. I think they do. You know, so, you know, those are just little things that I do to keep my gut just functioning properly. Another really great thing about fruit fasting too is that we have to remember is there are definitely levels of detoxification, right? Water fasting is the highest level, and dry fasting. Those are really a true fast. But the fruit, you're pretty much at that level of that water fasting, because your fruit digests so easy. The body doesn't take so much energy to digest your food. It's using that energy for healing. So when I make my smoothie, it's pre-digested. And so when I drink that, I mean, it literally is digested within probably 15 to 20 minutes. And that's it. And digestion is over. And then the energy goes to healing. And that's why I love the fruit so much. It's so hydrating. So it's almost like you're drinking water with phytonutrients and antioxidants in it. You know, that's what I believe. And just juicing, I do like green juices, but when I'm hitting the fruit juices hard, the fruit fast, and I have a green juice, because I do that while I'm fruit fasting, and I'll put dandelion in there, maybe a little bit of kale. I'll get my greens in there, and I'll drink that. But I don't use it in salads. I juice it because I don't want that long digestion going on when I'm detoxing my body. I want to get my nutrients in and then be done. And you know, it's hard. That's why after I believe it's around the third day for me, the third, your fast becomes so much easier. You get more dialed in it, and yeah, so. You know, you just have to experience it. It's truly just it's just so amazing when you get to these levels and you start seeing your body start healing, and you start feeling just a little bit looser, you know. And I think that was like the first week when I started hitting the fruit. The first week, my body just felt just more relaxed and more flexible, and I just felt lighter. I mean, just so quickly. And another thing too that I had tried with the protein, because when I would stop my fruit fast, I'd bring in a lot of like the nuts and seeds and more of the protein, the hemp, and I was putting those things back into my diet when I was building up. And at the beginning of my journey, my back pain started coming back. Not with a vengeance or anything, but I felt it. And every time I would get rid of the protein, my pain would get better. And so again, Dr. Morris, when he talks about, you know, these high protein diets and how they are acidic and they cause pain within the body, he has proven that that has been proven with my diet. When I bring back those proteins, my pain was coming back. So when I do build up my body, when I'm not fruit fasting, because I do like eating nuts and seeds, and I do like grains, and I do like beans. Every now and then I have some bean soup when I'm not on a high detox. This diet that I'm on, I can't say that I am a fruitarian. I can't say that I am a raw foodist. I don't know what I am. I just eat good. That's it. I get into a detox every now and then with my fruit fasting. You know, that's just the lifestyle that I've created for myself. And I think all of us, we're all on our own journey, like I always say. And of course, we're all the captain of our own ship. This is our vehicle. We are the driver. I have taken responsibility for my life and the things that I was going through and the pain and suffering. I created this. It's hard to admit that sometimes, but obviously I didn't want to hurt my body purposely, but I did it unawareness. Just by all the processed foods and all the junk I was eating, it's not good for us. And, there's always a blowback, it eventually it catches up to us, and it's just, it is what it is. And some of us have to learn the hard ways. That's me on my journey. I pretty much could honestly say that if I didn't have this cancer scare, I probably would not be eating the way I am today. Sometimes we need a big wake-up call, a little jolt, and that's definitely what I needed to wake up. But always remember that you are in charge of your body. You are the one that has to live in your body. That's what I think about when I think of my body. I am in charge of my body, not my doctor, not my husband. I am. I call the shots. At the end of the day, I call the shots. Definitely. So I just wanted to share that with you really quick. And I hope this is helpful for you. And I really encourage you just to try a juice fast or a fruit fast. Just give it a week. What's 1 week? And just see the difference. And eventually it does. It changes you. So I just, I wish I would have done this years ago. Okay, so I will go ahead and end there. And I just hope and pray you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day as always. And I will see you all in the next video. God bless. Bye-bye.